Hi everyone, it's Jessica Meacham from jessicameacham.com, and I've gotten a lot of questions about how I put together my new weekly lesson plans. And just a little background information, I have a smart board in my classroom, and every day we have a smart board schedule for the students, and I have been creating these for years. And the kids really like it, and I like it, and I find myself using it a lot. And I thought at the end of last year, why not incorporate this into my lesson planning? And it would help streamline the process, and it would take out a lot of the steps that I used to create my original lesson plans, which were pretty visual, but I was looking to save time and use what I already have been using. And so I decided to start using Google Docs and use the Smart Notebook uh, schedule visual that I created for my kids. And so what you see here is you see a week's worth of lesson plans. This happens to be for next week that I've already finished. And at the top, it's an actual image that a screenshot that I took of the Smart Notebook files. So we have Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, which happens to be an early release. And then after I put the image in, I edit the text at the bottom. It just simply has the date and then a table where I add the information that is relevant to the lesson plans. So I start by creating the Smart Notebook file, and I just take the previous weeks and I do a file save as, and I name mine week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and next week we will be at week 20. And so this one's already done, and you can see that I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And typically each day, week after week, doesn't change too much, but when I do have to do a little bit of switching, let's say our specialist schedule switches, I'll have to take out the specialist, delete it, and then add the new specialist schedule. And let's see here. To do that, I just look for where I keep my files, and usually it opens up right away, but of course today it's not going to do that. And I just simply insert, let's say we're having computer. And this is a file folder that I have all of the icons that I use repeatedly from our Smart Notebook files. And that way, when I need to get some, it's easy to just insert, and I don't have to recreate anything. And I just keep that year after year after year. Actually, this Monday, we don't really have computers and music. It's what was before, but I wanted to show you how I changed out the icons for each day. And it's been working pretty swift. So once I have that, I go ahead and I save it. And then I open up a previous week's lesson plans in Google Docs, and I go File, and I say Make a Copy, and I rename it to the new week. Let's say this is going to be week 21 for the following week. And it does its magic, and then I just go ahead and delete all of the top images because I want to insert all of the new ones. And I leave the text there. I leave the tables there because a lot of that information is going to be reused. Once that's done, I go back to my Smart Notebook file, and I use a screen capture tool, and you can use a snipping tool that comes with your Windows machine, or you can use a snipping tool, a screen capture snipping tool that comes with your Mac machine, or sometimes I like to use Jing, J-I-N-G, and I basically just grab a little snapshot of that Smart Notebook file, just the part that I need. And for this, I'm not going to save it, I'm just going to copy it. go back to my Google Doc and paste it in. And there it is. And I do that for every day of the week. And therefore, when I have a substitute teacher, I can just quickly print it out and make some modifications at the bottom so that they have more information. But generally for myself, the information that I have is just what I need. If it's a guest teacher, you'll see in previous weeks, it'll have a guest teacher indicated that maybe it's a guest teacher day. And it might look a little bit different. The information that I have for them might be a little bit more detailed. So in a nutshell, that's how I create the lesson plans. And if you have any other questions or need help, I'm definitely available to do that. I'd like to make this easy for you and be a resource for you. So good luck and thanks for listening.